I've got some poems with fancy metaphors, self-indulgent whimsical meanings that don't fill the rapport. And maybe I'll share them, but for some other time. For tonight I've only got 2 minutes of your time. So it's a night for straight talking in this straight talking place. Because this is the Phoenix, not some modern yuppie place. And 2 minutes ain't much time. In fact, that's the wrong line. And in 2 minutes you can't even boil an egg. So I'm going to have to scramble it instead. 2 minutes ain't much time to conjure a tale, to go on a journey where the voyaging is worthwhile. Because I want to talk about so many things, like cholera in Haiti, and floods in Pakistan, famine, war, drought and disease, military juntas, democratic reforms, trade liberalisation. These are the norms that we've come to accept in...
Ignore him. Keep going.
Democratic reforms. Trade liberalisation. Trade liberalisation. These are the norms that we've come to accept in modern headlines by a free and independent press that toes the corporate bottom line. And for this media game, 2 minutes is too long. 30 seconds, they reckon, is more than enough to fill your heads with a whole lot of guff. But if you're cooking an egg, then you've barely cracked the shell. It's still completely raw and tastes like hell. Okay, I'm going to step away from this undercooked egg metaphor. And enough of these rhymes, they're just a cheap trick that poets can use when they don't get to think. So you see, 30 seconds is not enough time to start thinking. And 2 minutes is not enough time to stop thinking. But you can at least make a start. If you get served raw eggs, you send them back.
Alright, this one is called Yorgle, the Lord of Entropy. Yorgle is a type of awareness yet to be discovered. It's a template for each one of us that's able to comprehend the following words. Like a one-way mirror, when we sleep at night, Yorgle is reflective of us. And when we are awake, we are reflective of Yorgle. This piece is the reflection of the ripples made by our consciousnesses on the lake of the unknown. Our identities are thrown by Yorgle and skimmed like rocks across the water. They are pursued by a falcon that is lured from the trees by the disturbance. Once upon a time a mist rose across a lake. In the twilight and stillness, thought quietly drifted above the surface. 2 green mermaids greeted thought, whereupon thought took your shape. You touched the aquato-humanoids on the forehead with the palms of your hands and were reverted back into thought. You appeared next to a shopping mall at the foot of some escalators and faced an elderly male. You smiled at him. The elder nodded at you in approval. He knew that you could return to being thought in an instant. You'd have liked to have stayed and chatted, but infinity awaited you, so you clicked your fingers. An eagle flew above a plain with scattered low hills. In the distance rose the mountains. Peering from an unequalled view, the powerful eyes are far more advanced than crude instrumentation like the telescope or satellite technology. Turning in a lazy circle, the bird then rose higher in the air, thermal air currents pushing the creature upward and towards the mountains as if by magic. You are that bird.